All right, guys, welcome back to the Not So Serious Life. I am Jason Goldberg. Steve, what are you? Are you in a smoking jacket? What do you have going on there, buddy?
Well, actually, I'm in my robe today, Jason. I didn't really look at the clock when I was sleeping in this morning, and so here I am.
I'm glad that you take the show so seriously that you make sure you are dressed and prepped and ready to go. This is a good look for you, though. It kind of makes do you have a pipe nearby?
Well, I heard the Skype thing ringing while I was lying in bed, so I had to move quickly.
Well, for just getting out of bed, you look pretty good. I'll give you credit.
Thank
So
you.
this is episode 51. We had our big episode 50 last week, and that was really fun, and I almost burned down the entire place. So my goal for this episode is to not set fire to anything or ruin any property. Does that sound good to you?
I love that. Yeah, keep a low bar. I keep recommending that to you.
And remember yesterday, Steve and I were connecting yesterday for something else, and the fire alarm was going off in the building.
Yeah,
And
all right.
yeah, and you asked me if I was recording it, and I said yes. Why? And you remember what you said?
It sounds like the movie Psycho.
But there was something else. You wanted it documented.
Oh,
That
I see. Yes, that's right. I wanted documentation in case you did die in a fire. I wanted a recording of you not responding to messages from the universe, and I would use that as a teaching tool to other people.
yeah.
Of course, I'd be sad that you were dead. That goes without saying. But I would use it immediately to try to monetize it by using it as a teaching tool, showing you talking while the alarm goes off, ignoring the alarm, as you did. You
I
just
did.
ignored it.
I totally
Fire
did.
alarm in the building, you're ignoring it. And this is a great metaphor for people. Listen, what is the universe trying to tell you that you're not really paying attention to because you're trying to succeed and get into your own future too fast? So I would have used it that way. So just know that.
If I had perished in a fire during that recording, would you at least find a picture of me like this?
No, this is actually how you would look.
Oh, that poor malnourished man. He
Yeah.
that's Paris Hilton? Is that what it is?
This is actually a gift from Gabrielle from Mexico
Gabrielle.
City. We know Gabrielle.
We do, and he actually gave me that mask that's up there too, the little tiger mask.
Wow.
Man, he should be our new sponsor. Okay, message from the universe here is that this is going on too long. Are you ready for our question?
Question.
Okay, cool. Let's go to our question. And I really hope that the question doesn't prompt you to strip down. The question is this. The question today comes from Corin. I hope I'm saying it right. It's a cool name. Corin. Corin. Corin says, how do you get started on a new career path when financial pressures paralyze you? He said, all of my income is going towards living expenses, and I'm still in debt following the 2008 real estate collapse, and I want to do more, study more, attend more courses, but I can't afford it. I'm racking my brain to find a way to come up with the money to pursue the career I want, but I can't find any service that I could provide that would create the amount of money I need. So Corin asks, how do you get started on a new career path when financial pressures paralyze you?
Yeah, good question.
It is a good question, and I get it, right? I mean, anytime you're starting off on a new path, and whether it's something that will make you money, or it's just education, or it's just something you're interested in as a hobby, if you feel a lot of financial pressure, it feels like it may be harder to do. The thing that struck me from this is, what do you get out of doing more right now? Like, why do we have that? All of us have this misunderstanding and this obsession that we have to do more, like more classes and more study and more this and more that, and there's going to be some tipping point. And once I take this course, then I'm ready to go. And it's so funny. I was just actually coaching somebody the other day who was talking about wanting to have a certain level of income or success in their business, and that was going to be the breakthrough point to where they'd be relaxed and everything would be on autopilot and everything would be easy. And we questioned that story. Like, if you really were to have all the success in this one moment, would everything really just get easier? And he's like, well, no, I guess not. I'd still have to sustain it and I'd still be working. So I bring that up to say, like, more is not necessarily better. I would say just get started in any way possible. Like, if you were a first grader who said, how do I get to my PhD? I'm like, I don't know. Just enjoy recess and enjoy your milk and cookies for today and stay on the path. And slowly but surely, you'll make it happen. So getting started, especially in this day and age with all the information, I mean, God, tons of information on the internet. There's so much stuff that you can start learning for free. You don't have to even spend a lot of money. And as time and money permits, you do more and more of it, and you continue on the path. And then before you know it, you're where you want to be. And that's something I love about you, Steve. And I know you hate when I promote you, but I'm promoting you for a reason here. It's pertinent to the question. Is the way you market your ACS, your Advanced Client Systems program. You tell people straight up, and I think it's actually on the website, you tell people straight up, if you read these books, if you read the books that I've written, you have everything you need, right? You have all the information you could possibly need. Now, if you want to go deeper and you want to have community and you want to have access, to Steve and really dive into the principles more, then great, then you go to ACS. But it's just, the reason I bring that up is because it's proof that anything that you want to do, Corin, to start on this path of a new career, you can do it without any financial outlay to start, just to get started on the path and figure out where you want to go. And then as money and time permits, you invest more into yourself. So that's my answer. Steve, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree, especially with the last part about the internet that you raised.
Yes.
Because that you can find anything there. You can teach yourself anything. So I might not have $3,000, $4,000 to go to a Byron Katie event, but she's got 200 YouTubes of her coaching people. That's exactly what you get at the event. And so if you really focus on it, you can get the same thing.
Right.
And the same, like you said, with the ACS, we will give you all the content that's ever covered in the ACS. We'll give you videos, we'll give you audios, and books and everything. So really, one of the lies in the 9 Lies book I wrote with Sam Beckford that small businessmen tell themselves is it takes money to make money. And you hear that in the culture, in society. People walk, yeah, it takes money to make money. You know that.
That's convenient, yeah.
Yeah, but the truth is it doesn't. And so many great new careers and businesses were started without money. And you can launch a new career. So I like that point. Anything you'd ever really want to know is available for free right now.
And what do you think about what I mentioned, the obsession with more? Like, I want to do more. I want to take in everything. Like, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I think that's an addiction to there's something missing in me, and I need more and more before I take the brave action that needs to be taken for this new career to evolve. And so a lot of times people try to pile up in more information. I don't know how to. And really, no, it's not that you don't know how to. You're just not ready to. You don't want to yet.
Yeah. I love that. So Corin, great question, and something that I know everybody can relate to. And you have everything you need at your disposal. If you had the ability to send us the email, which we appreciate so much, then you already have the tool that you need to at least get started. And if you open yourself up and allow yourself to just take this stuff in and then actually apply it, like the stuff that you find on the internet, and like Steve said, don't just like add knowledge to add knowledge to add knowledge, but actually go and apply it, then you'll also be further down the path to create money from a service, because you'll actually be applying the information you learn instead of just going to courses a bunch of times waiting for that to be the answer. So awesome question. Thank you, Corin, for sending that in. Great answer, Steve. Thanks for sharing that perspective. And guys, as always, keep sending your questions in to questions@thenotsoseriouslife.com. Head over to our website, thenotsoseriouslife.com, to sign up for our free inner circle so you can get some gifts and goodies from us. And if you know somebody that's struggling with something like this, or they're challenged with getting on a new career path or a new educational path, or they want to try something new and finances are holding them back, share this with them. Be a good friend. Show them how awesome a not-so-serious life can be. Steve, do you like all my hand motions?
Yeah, I'm trying to learn them.
You're doing great. That was actually really good.
I'm learning from my computer. I'm showing Corin how quickly this works.
He's doing it. Believe me, this is all free. So lots of love to you guys. We will see you next time. Peace out.